which is kind of, it'll clean up some of this early garbage. But
I just clicked record, and now you're talking about stuff, you know.
Yeah, well, because I talk a lot about stuff. So this was originally going to be the Realty Life podcast, and we've after a lot of deliberation and tooling around with and experimenting, and Zoom is just awesome. I'm super impressed with this, and I hope it gets out to everybody and everyone enjoys our content. And this is really going to be a great tool for our clients going forward that have entrusted us to sell their property, sell their homes for them, and some of them that are out there looking for that great home and even that dream home, which we'll have you talk about a little bit later, huh?
Absolutely. So let's get into it. Listen, we've been super blessed with a lot of trust in being put in our hands. We have several listings and several buyers, and we're just going to go through them. The first one we want to really showcase is a beautiful Lennar-built home in 2012.
So can you go and share it?
I can. I'm gonna get there.
Okay.
Anyway, it's 7356 West San Ramon Avenue in Fresno. It's on the west side. It is actually one of the up and coming neighborhoods, Shaw and Grantland, Shaw and Garfield, and built by Lennar. Central Unified, I should say, is actually building a brand new high school right down the road from here. So this area is really, really on the up and up, and it's just kind of blossoming out there as we speak. So we have, because of the shelter-in-place rules, we've had to try to think, okay, we've had the technology available, but it wasn't necessarily always 100% needed all the time, because we take great pictures, we do good videos, people can come see the homes on a regular basis, but we're taking advantage of technology, as you can see, using Zoom and this kind of stuff. But we have some really good friends. They own a company called 3DI Studios, and they have the
shout out 3DI. You guys are awesome.
3DI, what up? Chris Ratliff and his partner Paul. They have the technology and the wherewithal to put together 3-dimensional virtual tours of our properties. And I'm going to take you to one of them right now. It's really, really fantastic.
Take us.
Here we are.
So this, we did a virtual open house here. Was it last weekend?
Two
weekends ago, and I really enjoy this. I love this model, this Lennar model. That kitchen, that open concept in there is great. Love the bonus room. It's very livable, and this thing is move-in ready. They've taken great care of this home. It's anything you did on this home, you'd be doing because you wanted to, not because you had to. It would be a style or a taste choice, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, absolutely. So listen, for many of you, you may have not ever actually experienced a virtual tour like this. So whether you're on your mobile device or on your computer, I'm just going to explain the computer side of things. I think it's better to view it on a large screen on a computer.
Can you do this with a VR helmet yet?
You sure can.
Yeah,
you sure can.
That's going to be crazy.
So you see these little white circles throughout the home. These are all places where they set the camera down and the camera took a big image. But you can see as we walk through this house, so I'm taking my mouse and I'm holding down the left click, and then I can drag the screen around like this so that you can actually kind of just walk around and view the house. You can see the ceilings and you can see all the walls, and then you can actually walk and you can click on a spot and it will take you there just like so. And then from here you can get a better vantage point for the kitchen and the dining room and the great room.
So during this COVID thing, we've got some clients out in Gilroy And, you know, the agent out there, one of the homes they were interested in looking at was an owner occupied. So it's hard to get people out of the house during this COVID pandemic crisis, but we still want to see it. And all they had was video. And video's good. Our videos are better than most, in my opinion.
Sure.
But the ability to walk through, you can literally click on closet doors and open that closet and look inside and stuff like that.
Yeah, a lot of times. Sometimes the sellers will opt to, to keep their closets from being,
because that's where they're hiding everything.
Yeah, listen, they cleaned up the homes and they packed a lot of stuff, and hey, quite frankly, most closets are packed full of stuff right now when you're trying to sell your house. But listen, this home is great. It's got a fantastic open floor plan. Paul and Chris at 3DI take the time to go ahead and point out some extra features. And look, this is a gas stove. A lot of people love cooking with gas.
It's a big deal,
right? Right through here, you've got a nice big pantry. Wouldn't call it necessarily a walk-in pantry because it's lined with shelves from top to bottom, but it's very spacious. Nice big nook for your modern refrigerator, oversized for the modern fridges. Big vaulted ceilings. This home here is 4 bedrooms and 2 baths. It's built in 2012. It is got lots of great room. Inside laundry. It's got a 3-car garage, which I'll take you to in just a minute. But right here, you've got the front room. Basic size room, but you have windows to the front porch there. The well-used exercise equipment. Nice big closet.
So what, were you able to open that closet door?
No. On this particular home, we didn't open any closet doors.
Okay.
All right. So right outside here is your garage. So this is the 3-car garage, and they took a nice big 360. There's no extra viewing spots from here, but
you can see above there though that's the pull down, right?
Yeah.
They put the ladder in place there, so you've got attic access.
Exactly. Hey, listen, if you're just joining us on Facebook, we totally appreciate you tuning in. Please acknowledge yourself, say hi, and if you have any questions along the way, please just put it in the message. We really appreciate interacting with you and saying hi. Anyway, so yeah, up in this attic is a ginormous storage space. The seller of this home has added a light up there. And he's also put down some plywood up there for extra stability and for ease of storage, all your extra boxes and things for Christmas decorations or whatever you'd like to store up there. All right, walking back through, once again, you got a nice big inside laundry, okay? And you have the extra 2 bedrooms. This is the hall bathroom here. It has its own big giant linen closet, nice tall modern doors, granite counters, big tile, double sinks, great cabinets and hardware. And going down the hall, you see this extra bedroom. This is where their daughter sleeps. It's got a nice big walk-in closet. And then we get to the master suite. And here is a room that is really, really beautiful. You got a nice giant walk-in closet. You have the attic access through there. And you got this big giant bedroom with an ensuite bathroom that is just gorgeous and super nice.
Really nice bathroom.
Yeah. Big wide opening, double vanities, got your commode room, soaking tub, walk-in shower, everything you'd want in a master, and of course an extra closet here. And I got to tell you, being in this neighborhood, it is just fantastic. It's a quiet neighborhood, filled with families and kids. There's a park, a big green space area right down the street. And let me take you out to the backyard. Pretty good sized backyard with a nice big gazebo. Oops. All right, here's another vantage point for the back. But you can imagine a nice picnic table back here, barbecue, nice shade for the summertime.
Yeah, and there's, you can see the side of the house there with poured concrete, great for, storage of extra stuff that you might not put in the garage on a normal basis, certainly your trash cans and stuff like that. It's nice.
Exactly, and it's got good access for the trash cans and whatnot. So, once again, this house was built in 2012. It also has a great solar system on it. The solar is a power purchase agreement, which means that you actually are buying the power itself from somebody other than PG&E based on your production of the power on the roof. And that's at only 15 cents per kilowatt hour, which is a huge savings versus PG&E.
So it's important to distinguish this from a lease. It's not a lease. You aren't necessarily buying the panels. The panels are owned by the solar company, and they're maintained by the solar company. So the solar company keeps a digital contact with the panels and is able to monitor them and their performance and see how well they're doing. And if anything goes wrong, they will dispatch someone and automatically come out and take care of it. And it's no cost to you. That is part of the agreement. So again, like Adam said, you're just buying your energy from the panels, right? And what they produce. At 15 cents per kilowatt hour, if you're like me, and I know the solar PPA because I've had two of them. If you're like me and keep your place pretty frosty in the hot summer months, that bill can be very expensive, where you're paying about 45 cents per kilowatt hour. And I don't suspect PG&E's rates are going to go down ever, meaning they're not. They're going to go up, where yours are staying. Yours will go up a couple of cents versus theirs that are going to go up, exponentially. I've heard they could go up into the 60 cent per kilowatt hour tier in the next couple of years, which is certainly frightening in warm old Fresno. So it's a great value. It's a great value. And you do have the choice. I haven't read their agreement, but typically on a PPA, you have the choice, the option to buy it out if you did want to own those panels.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so we're back here at San Ramon, and I've taken us outside. Chris and Paul have taken the time to do some scans of the neighborhood itself. As you can see, it's just a really nice neighborhood. So right over here is Garfield, and this is looking south towards Shaw Avenue this way. So your house faces south, and beautiful front yard with your solar panels up there on the roof. Got a nice rock facade and stucco. And look at how cute this house is. It's just gorgeous. I love this model. And they've really done a nice job of the landscaping. Beautiful Japanese maple tree, and the bark and the shrubs and the flowers, and the grass is well maintained. Take us right down here, a little more of a street view. Right here, if you can see my mouse, is the park. So you're just a few houses away from the nice big park area. Once again, it's kind of just a street view of the neighborhood. And listen, if you're looking out there and you are somebody that maybe looking to sell this year, please don't be afraid of selling right now. This is a fantastic time to sell in the season in general. Despite our shelter-in-place orders right now, we're doing everything we can to sell homes, and we will do this kind of thing for you as well. So please let us know if we can help you. I'm going to stop sharing that. Coming back to us here live again. Go ahead and smile, Noel. You're on Candid Camera.
I'm multitasking.
I know. It's crazy. So I've got multi-monitors. I've got, I'm sharing over here on Facebook, try to get some more traffic going and all that. So, hey, listen, we're going to take you to another listing. I'm going to let Noel talk about this next one. Do you have the 3D tour for Glen Kippen up yet?
I do not.
Okay. I created a little folder in our Gmail, but you know what? I'm going to step aside, take this quick call, and I'm going to let Noel take it from here.
Let me get into Glen Kippen here. Bear with me, and let me see if I can't find that. There it is. And you know what? Don't see that Glen Kippen. So I'm going to change modes a little bit, and we'll come back to Glen Kippen in just a quick second. So we just picked up a listing in Gilroy. It's a almost 1,700 square foot condo, and 2 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. The family is growing, and they're looking for another place in Gilroy. So if you or anybody else you know is looking in the Gilroy area, that property is going to be for sale, and we are not quite live on the MLS. It is going to be at $549.9, which is a great price for the area. There is an HOA involved. It's about $359 a month, and that covers kind of your common area stuff like that. But it's not one of those that covers like the roof and exterior of the entire building. I believe you're still responsible for your roof in the long term. But I'm going to be able to post that, so watch for that going on our website, and we'll be able to get that live hopefully by the end of the day, with some limited photos, and we'll be shooting video on that and returning that video, and hopefully doing a 3D tour on that one probably early next week. So that is 735 Williamsburg Way in Gilroy, 95020. So let me, again, I don't have any photos here. Let me see if I have a couple that I can try and post. Let me see if I can't get in there. Oh, is that the Glen Kippen? And I don't see that. This is an exponential page. Remove that. All I have on Glen Kippen is photos. I don't see the video, but let me go back to what I was doing in the first place. Listings, Gilroy. So you should be able to, let me see if I'm doing this right. Thank you for your patience while we experiment with all this new technology. It's pretty exciting stuff. That's not what I want to show. Okay, I hope you guys are seeing the property here on 735 Williamsburg. So you can see it's a nice condo, and they've updated the kitchen. Looks very nice. I remember when I actually sold this condo to them in 2015, and the families, like I said, they've grown since then. So they sent me this picture, and they did some stamped concrete in the backyard. They've planted some grass back there. So you do have a really nice patio area to utilize. Good for barbecuing and enjoying that Gilroy weather. And okay, now I know I'm able to see some of these pictures. Let's go. Have to stop sharing, and here's a new share. More chat. View share. Pause share. I think I've got myself in a little bit of a technology loop here, going back and forth, not returning to what I want to. Let me see if that's a new share. So I am kind of stuck in sharing.
Okay.
I didn't see that video in their file for Glenn Kippen, so I went ahead and talked about Gilroy really quickly. But now, how do I get back out of this?
Go ahead and click stop share right at the top.
I don't see. I see pause share.
Okay.
Oh, there it is. Now I see it. Boom.
Boom.
Super cool. Okay.
Yeah. Hey, it's a learning curve for us.
It is a learning curve. It'll be better next time, people.
All right. So if we want to look at Glenn Kippen, then we can do that right now.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay.
All right. Located in the European Glen gated community of North Clovis,
which is super popular. These are very nicely done homes. I like that community a lot.
I bring you 1666 Glen Kippen Lane, Clovis, California. All right, starting on the outside of Glen Kippen, here's a beautiful gated community, Fowler and Shepherd, just south of Shepherd on the west side of Fowler. If y'all know where the meat market is, most people do. It is right near there. There's a meat market and a Me and Ed's and several little stores and restaurants right there. This is Glen Kippen, the neighborhood. It's a great planned unit development community. The HOA on it is only $93 a month. There's obviously a gated community, so that covers the gate and some of the green fees and all that. But this is a cute little home. It's got a split 2-car garage. It's got a great rock facade on the outside. And at this point, the bunnies have left. They have gone. It's no longer Easter anymore. So, but let's take you inside.
But they're cute.
They are cute.
Cute bunnies.
All right. The seller of this home has spent a decent amount of money upgrading the flooring in here. This is not laminate. It's actually real wood flooring, and it is just gorgeous. You have a nice big living room equipped with storage for your TV and knickknacks.
I don't know about you, Adam, but I really love that little fireplace. I love that model.
I do too.
And I think that fireplace is so cool.
I do too.
Especially since it kind of goes, right? It's available on both sides. It really has a nice ambiance.
So it's great for the living room. It's great for the dining room and kitchen. From just about anywhere in here, when that is on, you can see it, and providing a lot of great warmth and an atmosphere. So check this out here. Super neat. Super neat.
And this one, this is priced to sell. This is the right number. Adam and I so Adam was an appraiser in his previous life. and he's carried those skills forward. So we take a lot of pride on finding the right price. We don't want to put ourselves and our clients in a position to have to do price reductions, and there's no, it's not a bait and switch, right? We're not out there saying we're going to get you $1 million and we really are going to get you 800,000, and we know it because we just want you to sign with us. That's a certain type of real estate agent, and that's not us.
We're always going to tell you the truth, even if you don't like it. Which a lot of agents, a lot of clients don't like it.
Right.
You know, they'll look on Zillow. Well, Zillow says my home is worth X, Y, and Z, and we're like, well, Zillow's wrong.
You know, going forward as we do more of these videos, we'll address certain topics like that,
Sure.
and how Zillow operates, and listen, they have ulterior motives.
Well, they're a for-profit company.
They are a for-profit company.
You know, and keep that in mind whenever you're looking at their stuff. But yeah, listen, I use my expertise and my my know-with-all and my access to real data to formulate good, solid, and correct pricing on homes, right? And the more we know, the better we can operate. So yeah, it's got a nice big center island here with granite tiles. Originally, from when this house was built by Wathan Castanos, there was a 3-bed option. The 3rd bed would have been located here where this nice big den and office is. And the original sellers opted for the office. Obviously, if you don't need 3 bedrooms, this space is a lot more usable that way. You can see the wood floors are in the office. They're down the hall. They're also in both bedrooms. So in this house, you'll have 2 types of flooring. Beautiful tile and beautiful wood. All right. So you got lots of storage in the hallway. Right over here is the guest bedroom. Take you to this corner.
I love that wood floor. That's
right. It's really, really beautiful and quality. So,
hey,
what?
It's my shutters.
Those aren't your shutters. Those are her shutters.
They're just like mine.
Yeah, so shout out to blindster.com for Noel. He was very impressed with their services.
Yeah, they're great.
They're not endorsing us, but maybe they will.
They should.
Right?
They should.
Absolutely. You've got a big hall bathroom, perfectly equipped to handle all of your bathroom needs. All right, and then taking the master suite. Sorry, I'm looking down the whole time. You know, some people look at their feet when they walk.
So I put myself through school at working at my uncle's moving company, and my partner, he had been a moving professional for years. Brian Rains. Shout out Brian, my man. And boy, I'll be, if he did not teach me to not look at my feet, because you know, when you're like going over steps, you just know where your feet are, because you always have furniture in front of your arms, and it was always a very funny thing. So you could always tell if someone was a rookie and they didn't know, because they were always constantly checking their feet. The only thing I always liked to check was my hands, so I made sure I wasn't damaging the walls.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. So as you can tell, this is a really beautiful house. This is the garage door, which is we won't take you to the garage since she's been packing and putting stuff in there. But we'll take you out to this beautiful patio area. Super neat, super neat. Plenty of room for your barbecue.
We're gonna have to put a little thing over your monitor that says "smile." Got to get you to smile every once in a while. I'm trying to remember to do it myself.
I know, it's crazy. It's crazy, but you know, it's hard
Shout
to
out Broker Can.
smile all the time. I'm smiling with my eyes. Doesn't that help?
I don't know. I can't see through your glasses.
Right. Take them off, then I can't see anything. It's just a problem. So
We got plenty of problems. Great listings is not one of them.
that's right. That's right. All right, so that's Glen Kippen. And yeah, it's wonderful. It's for sale right now at $277,900. Price to sell in Clovis. You're not going to find a better home for that price. Okay, you know what? I'm actually going to take us right over to our website. Did you all know that we, the KF Home Sales team, have our own website? Most agents do, but I'd like to think that ours is better.
Well, honestly, most websites are generally used as just a point of credibility for agents, right? So when someone goes and looks them up, they're going to find them and say, "Oh, yep, they got a website. They must be real at some point." But ours has a lot of functionality. We've developed it over the last couple of years,
Yep.
and it keeps getting a little bit better. So we've got an IDX property search. So if you go to our website, again, we'll talk a little bit briefly about Zillow. Zillow will have a lot of misleading information on their properties that aren't still available, because the more properties they have on there, the more stuff people have to look at and click on, and then that's a lead, and they sell that lead to agents that are getting started in the business and stuff like that. And certainly there's veteran agents out there that still use that service.
Exactly.
But when you get an IDX property search like ours, you're going to actually see them real time. You're going to see actual listings. They're the real deal. They're available. So now I have seen people click on them and say, "I want to see this place," and then by the time we get there, it's sold because it's been such a seller's market for such a long time. That's a reality. We also have a great app. So shout out and hit us up, and you can download our app and you can do the same thing. It still has that IDX feed, and you're able to look at real-time listings.
Yeah, exactly. So we have on here, we've pre-built, we've covered the entire Clovis Unified School District area for these neighborhood searches. Those are a lot of fun. So if you're looking for, hey, I live in the Clovis High area, what's going on over there? You can click here, Buchanan, Clovis East, West, North, etc. We also have our listings here, and then the virtual tours that we just took you on for San Ramon and Glen Kippen are also underneath the Our Listings tab. If you click on Our Listings again, it will take you to this next page, and it will give you the current listings that we, Noel and Adam, have on the market today. And so we've already talked to you about Glen Kippen. We've already talked to you about San Ramon. But we have a couple other ones that
the Williamsburg hasn't been updated yet because we haven't put it on the MLS like I was talking about.
That info yet. We'll have the one in Gilroy up soon. But we have a listing in Chowchilla, just north of Madera, right off the 99 and Avenue 24, is a cute little old house built in like 1934, I believe. No, thank you. That's me. And
no, Dunka.
This is cool. So this is the website that we created for this address, this listing. And we create, by the way, we create custom websites for every one of our listings, and this one is it. You can click on the gallery, and it'll walk you through all of the photos we took. It was a beautiful day when I was there taking these pictures, and I actually really loved the clouds that day. And listen, it's a super simple house, 2 bedrooms, 1 bath, and a kitchen. But the biggest feature is it's on a full acre of land. So if you're looking for a property that with a little bit of wiggle room, get out there with your toys and your toy haulers and all that kind of stuff, this might be the one for you. Got a classic old clawfoot tub, and just a super little, it's a charming house.
That's an inside joke, people, that he directed specifically for me. So charming's one of our favorite words in the real estate industry.
The other one we have is in the Woods Mobile Home Park. It is 1001 Sylmar, which is located off of Barstow and Sylmar, which is between Villa and Willow. Is a Woods Mobile Home Park. It's a 55 and older community, so you must qualify before you can live there. And probably one of the best, 55 and older communities in the entire Fresno Clovis area.
Well, yeah, it is. It's quite sought after, and it's got great facilities in there. I mean, the clubhouse is super cool.
It's great.
We've been in there and seen who was the gentleman that Adam goes to church with, and he was in there playing billiards.
Oh,
and,
yeah, Paul. Paul is 103 years old.
And kicking.
He's got a brain like a steel trap, mind like a steel trap, and he still goes and walks down and plays pool.
What a treat! He was such a gentleman and so nice to talk to. But that facility's great. The swimming pool's great.
They've got his and hers saunas. They got a big jacuzzi. They have a giant big party room.
Yeah, kind of like a dining hall, and you could and do you know can you book that? Does that cost? Do you have to rent that? I remember at the one in Santa Cruz that I used to work, sell a lot of homes for. You could book it. It was free to use unless you had like alcohol, and then you had to pay a deposit and stuff like that.
Quite honestly, I'm not sure about the details, but I do know that whatever it is, it's pretty reasonable and accessible for the people, for the residents who live there. So
what kind of photos we got on?
So this particular home is a 2-bed, 2-bath mobile home. It has been fully renovated. It's got brand new windows. It's got brand new exterior paint and siding.
Yeah, that's
both of the porches have been rebuilt and or restructured.
It looks great.
Yeah, even the driveway, the carport here has been epoxied, and so it's super quality. It has one or two. I know it's got one shed. It might have a second, or it has a second shed on there. Lots of exterior storage. Like I said, this is the main porch on the left side of the home, completely rebuilt and recarpeted out there. Just really beautiful with a nice lattice for shade and privacy. This is the inside of the living room. Wow. Nice big open living room. When you walk in, all of these windows make it such a bright and warm and inviting area and space to live in.
Love that kind of natural light.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly. Moving on here, it's got great wood floors inside as well as brand new carpet. This is like the extra dining room or a breakfast nook. Some people might put their office in here. You can do a lot of things with it. It's got a really neat kitchen. It's got a center island where your cooktop is located. Lots of storage and your oven in this stackable unit right there.
I love the bar stools underneath the island.
Yeah, there. It's got cool space.
Great place for breakfast, Yep.
All right. Another shot of the kitchen there.
Nice job.
Yeah. This is the master bedroom. It's really, really big. And it has its own exit to the back patio area, as well as 2 big closets. And then a really nice bathroom. Here's the inside laundry room, the second bedroom, and this is the hall bathroom, also super nice. Walk-in shower, and a nice countertop with a sink and everything. So super well appointed. Brand new AC unit. That's a huge expense that nobody's going to have to do. The new owner won't have to do. So really, we're eager to find a new buyer, new owner for this home. So once again, this is 1001 Sylmar Avenue, number 84 at the Woods Mobile Home Park in Clovis.
And that's listed at just 94?
94.9.
94.9.
Yep, exactly. So, all right. Well, listen, we've been on here for quite a while. I think we're about to tune out. or tune off or
Just real quick before we shut it down, folks, we are still looking. We have a buyer that's looking for a very specific type of home, 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom.
or bigger.
Yeah, at least a 3-2. But we're talking about a quarter to a half acre lot is going to be what they're looking for, preferably no swimming pool. And we're not seeing a lot of it on the market. We've seen some 3-1s. They have kids, and they definitely need that second bathroom.
Yep.
So that's going to be important, and we need to keep it. 350 is kind of our max number. So if you have a home like that, or you know someone that has a home like that would like to get it listed with us and set it up for a quick sale, we would be able to put that together real quickly for them. I'm sure if it's the right home for the buyers. Otherwise, if it's not, we'll do a great job for you, and we'll do just like we do for all these fine people. Take great photos, get some video out there, and get it marketed and get it sold for you, and get you the most money we possibly can.
Absolutely.
Isn't there one other buyer that I'm thinking of, Adam?
Yeah, we have another buyer who's honestly, he's not quite sure exactly what he wants, but he said if he could find like a manufactured home that's built 2000 or newer, he'd be interested in looking at that, or possibly something in the Oakhurst area that might fit him. So he's looking to downsize from a larger home, and yeah.
And assuming we find him that home to buy, we'll be in a position to get his nice home listed for sale
great
too.
Home near where I live and in the Sunnyside area.
Right.
And a real nice ranch home for us out there.
So we hope that you found a home in here that was interesting for yourself or someone that you know. Please share this video with them and tell them about it, and that they can call in and we can schedule appointments, obviously, to view any of these fine homes that we've got listed for sale. And please subscribe, right?
Yeah.
Like us and subscribe.
We're gonna start doing more Facebook Live events, and if you would like to tune into us, we're going to be talking about more than just listings and about all the stuff that we do. We're going to be bringing you lots of relative content, and hopefully keep it entertaining enough so that you want to keep tuning in and saying hi and letting us educate you a little bit about what's going on.
We're going to be under now. It's difficult because Adam is already the singing realtor, and he has been the singing realtor for a long time. And yes, he sings, and he sings very, very well. That being said, I've got this cool idea for the real estate doctor and the real estate professor, because we want to talk about things about the real estate industry that you might not know. It's one of these funny things I've noticed, and we've talked about over the years, that a lot of people think they know a lot about real estate because they've watched the Property Brothers and Flip This House and Flipping Vegas and whatever else they're watching on HGTV. There's a lot to it, and even my girlfriend Virginia, and she took it upon herself to sell a house on her own, and it can be done, and it can be done successfully, but I guarantee that those people are missing a lot of what's going to capture them the highest and best value and the safest possible transaction for them. So that's stuff that we'll be talking about in the near future too.
Well, listen, bottom line is, when you're talking about the use or not use of a realtor, it's kind of off topic. We didn't plan to talk about it.
Sorry.
Owners.
Rabbit hole.
No, listen. Ultimately, a lot of people in their minds, they think about a real estate agent, they equivalate?
That's a new one.
Yeah.
That's a new word.
Equivalate.
Jot it down, people. Equivalate.
They equate.
Call Merriam-Webster.
I know. I'm a pontificatortionist, so I just make stuff up on the fly while speaking live. Anyway,
thank goodness.
It's actually the word I made up for that very thing.
Yeah.
So they equivalate real estate agents.
You're gonna make me
with new car salesmen, right? And listen, I can't remember in the last 5 years where I've ever had to talk somebody into anything, try to overcome their whatever, right? I'm not really a salesperson in our job. What we offer is a level of service that is a combination of years of experience, us overcoming problems and challenges, and doing it enough where we are now experts in this field. But it's the service that we offer that you're not going to be able to do for yourself. And that's the bottom line.
And who'd want to? I mean, let's face it, you have got a full-time job to do, Mr. and Mrs. Client. You've got kids to raise, you've got jobs to do, and you've got your own problems. And this is one of those things where you need to let the expert, right? I don't do my own plumbing. You might, but I don't, because I'm going to be wrong. I'm going to be wrong. I also don't do heart surgery on myself. That would be problematic. So you get an expert to do their job. Anyway, I could do this all day.
All day long.
All day long, for sure.
More info for another episode of whatever this is, the Realty Life.
Realty Life.
Realty Life. That's it. We're hoping that all of our hardware and everything was successful. You actually hear us. That'd be great.
We'll know soon enough, because I can't. You can't keep your speakers on and you'll have all this feedback. So we'll know when we get to play this back.
Yep. Well, I'm just realizing that our microphones actually we're not on, possibly. So anyway, we may do this again if you didn't hear us, and hopefully you can see. Nobody chimed in and told us that we had no audio. So,
oh, golly.
But, yeah. Hey, listen, live and learn. Y'all have a great day, and
I'm gonna sock you in the arm so hard.
We'll talk to y'all later. All right. Hey, KF Home Sales Team signing out.